Oh my god, this room is so dirty.
Good morning, LCU! Hey! Wrong one.
Yeah. LCU on fire. Rebel running wild. Gidgy unhinged. Cat lady unfiltered. Let's go! Let's go! Woke up, felt like hot. No plan. Coffee cold, but the chaos slam. Timeline scrolling. Everybody mad. Perfect time for rebel rain. Chat going nuts. Donuts flying fast. Peace day dead. Yeah, we broke that pact. Screens glow red. Mods hold tight. Every take starting fights tonight. I don't whisper. I don't behave. Crash out queen. No rules, no breaks. If it's messy, yeah, I'm involved. LCU running straight off the rails. Lights on, stream live, no retreat. Audience feral, smelling beef. Drama knocking, we let it in. Spin the wheel, let the chaos begin. No sleep till rebel. No sleep till rebel. Chat loud, world trembling. No sleep till rebel. No peace, no settling. No sleep till rebel. LCU never resting. I show up calm, but the claws stay out. Side eye sharp when the lies come loud. Receipts in my pocket, facts on deck. Smile sweet while I break your neck. I thrift the drama, recycle beat. Turn hot takes into vintage tea. Everybody yelling, I sip and stare. Then drop one line, room goes dead. I don't chase clout, I curate mess. Let them talk while I pass the test. When I speak up, tone get cold. That's grown woman damage, story told. Chat explode when we tag team up. One crash out, one icy cut. They say log off, we say bet. Hit go live, zero regret. No sleep till rebel. No sleep till rebel. And no sleep till rebel. Screenshotted evidence. No sleep till rebel. Spin the wheel, consequences. No sleep till rebel. LCU relentless. Hey, fat cam threats, civil wars, broken crowns on the studio floor. Frenemy switch every other week. Same people swear they hate watch me. Mods tired, chat still fed. Thumbnail out, order red. If chaos had a residence, it'd be live at the Rebel set. No sleep till rebel. Don't sign. No sleep till rebel. Wheel spin. No sleep till rebel. Crash out. No sleep till rebel. Receipt drop. No sleep till rebel. LCU forever. No sleep till rebel. We don't calm down ever. This ain't a phase.
This ain't a motherfucking bit.
This is rebel. Good night. Nah. Yeah. No sleep till rebel. No sleep till rebel. No sleep till rebel.
You're amazing.
You're gonna hear that in your day. You're gonna be going around, you're gonna hear, what?
I hope so. Because I'm laughing for the first time in a while, so I am happy. I'm very happy. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. My name is Gidgy, and this is the amazing cat lady sitting next to me, also known as Cat Piss here in the LCU. How's everyone
Sometimes
doing?
Catwoman.
Oh.
Sometimes Catwoman
Catwoman.
too. I've heard that.
Catwoman's hot.
Yeah.
You could pull off Catwoman. God, we should have done a cosplay for Catwoman. Oh, thank you, Jester, so much for that redirect. We appreciate the Jester, boys. What's the matter, Grim? Do you ladies think they'll question you personally or by mail when they question the names I write down after ending my account? What are you talking? Grim, stop it. Don't talk like that. Please, Grim, not today. I don't,
You
I,
know,
I don't know what's
Grim,
happening there, but I don't. Grim, you know I've always liked you, and I've always been. I mean, obviously, I'm not banning you right now, and I know that's you. But don't talk like that. Come on, just you used to be so supportive and nice. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
okay, well, I don't really know, but I know this. At one point in time, you were banned everywhere in the
Mm-hmm.
LCU
Mm-hmm.
because you were doing things like threatening to dox people and stuff like that. I know that then the great unbanning happened,
Mm-hmm.
and you came back, and you know what? You didn't do that poor behavior stuff. You had wonderful constructive, comments. And I'm going to be honest, I really am upset by the turn that you have. And, it's worth being one guide by you right now
It
because the
is.
truth is, if you need to step away or do whatever it takes, please
Read
don't
the
let
chat, Grim.
entertainment, do not let this be something that puts you in a place where you have active or passive suicidal ideation in Minecraft or
It's not.
whatever.
It's not
It,
worth it, Grim. This is not. And look, you just because you're banned right now, you were
please.
banned for being upset. That doesn't mean you're going to get unbanned. Look, I know it's you. I'm not banning you. I've seen you in other chats. I know you're not banned in all the chats. You were talking mad shit. People got pissed and you got banned. It's not a permanent thing. But it's not worth getting upset about this, right? You're a good guy. You're talented. You put a ton of good stuff out. So
And
please don't do that because I really do think you're a nice guy. I really do.
yeah, I mean, this is streaming. It's you watch, you hear, you enjoy it, but there's so much more in life.
Yeah.
Don't give up on life because you're having a hard time here. This will change. It's just a short season.
Read the chat, Grim. There is not one person saying something negative about you. Everybody likes you in chat. It's just something happened in the past 2 weeks with you. You got really, really negative, and I don't know what happened, but hopefully it's over, and you're going to be welcome back here in no time. You'll see. And look, you're already here on an alt, so hush.
I mean, I'm going to be
Morning,
honest. I've
Zach.
had some of the greatest conversations while I was in chats watching shows, and you have given really good advice at times. Like, I want you to get back to that healthy, participative person who's not hurting.
Yeah,
Okay,
that would
we
be,
we do care about you.
yeah.
I mean,
Look,
as much as we can care about complete strangers on the internet, where we have like this time that we spend together, like I truly have had good conversations with you. I have truly heard very good constructive information out of you, and I desperately do not want you to hurt yourself and
no.
and miss out on the beauty of living, because there is beauty there. Life is so much more than what we watch on our devices.
It really, really is. And it is so easy with two 24-hour cycles to get sucked into this and think that this is all that matters in the world. And these are the only people that you're going to be friends with. And these are the only shows you're going to enjoy. And it's just not true. It's not true. It's what we want you to do, but in a healthy way, right? We want you
Right.
to take in all the content you can in the LCU in a healthy way. But even Keem himself will tell you nobody needs to be that focused on it like that. I don't. I need you to say something in chat so I feel better. For my own personal guilt, not for yours, obviously. Seriously though, man, you're a good guy. You can't come in here and say something like that and expect us not to stop everything and talk to you. You do matter. I hope you're okay. Man, ooh, that was heavy. It was heavy.
That's really heavy for my yellow dunce cap. I was really trying to be silly at the beginning of this today.
I was, you had just, she was She was being really, really silly and making me laugh. And I read that. I read your first comment, and then I read your second comment, and I figured out what it was, and it hurt. It hurt. Good morning, Veronica. Good morning, Tinks. Good morning, Keem's Pet. Good morning, Kick Plays Games. Grim, we all wish you nothing but the best. You know, we all troll. We all piss people off. Shit, I piss people off sleeping. I wake up and find out I've pissed people off.
Or you have people wake you up on the phone in the middle of the night?
Yes, technically I was woken up. But, you know, trust me, it could be worse. I promise it could be worse.
Oh, goodness. Okay. So that's an exciting way to start. Let's start. Okay, ready? No sleep till rebel. No sleep till rebel. No sleep till rebel. No sleep till rebel. All right. Good morning, LCU.
You're fucking killing me this morning. Why is it the one day? This is the one day that I knew I was going to need major support from this crazy woman. And here she is, bringing it in. Sorry, I'm looking for drugs. Bear with me. I need them this morning. Not bad drugs. I'm looking for my Tylenol.
Oh, you know what? I was planning on staying up last night, okay? For a little bit to like gather all these wonderful potion items and
Right.
to do a little bit of little things. And naturally I fell asleep while putting kids to sleep. And I didn't take any of my medicine.
Oh, no. Oh,
Didn't
no.
take any of my medicine.
Jesus.
And of course, you know, I had a kid sick until Tuesday. So till Wednesday. And then yesterday, I didn't have any sick kids. So now I have another sick kid. And so she's been up all night. And I was like, wait, okay, I guess I'm going to go ahead and get all these things that I didn't get last night together.
That's why you're so bright-eyed and
I barely slept.
I get it. So neither one of us slept. Yay! Okay. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are interested in making a potion. Now, here's the problem. We are two apprentice witches. We are not wise witches. So we're not sure if our potion of peace will be a potion of peace or a potion of war.
No, keep going.
I'm trying. So
I'm the clown.
we have a plethora of ingredients you can see on Cat Lady's desk because we can see her desk so well. And, well, Gidgy decided to flake out and cry all night. So Gidgy's got one thing off the list with me. No, I've got the glitter, too. I've got glitter and lemon juice. And the receipt.
Wow.
I've got the receipt.
I forgot to get a receipt out. Shoot, I can't. Okay, I'm wearing my other glasses. Yeah, I know. I gotta go to the eye doctor. I really hate going. I hate the poof in my eye. I hate trying to decide on what glasses to get. I mean, like, would anybody enjoy that? Maybe there are people who enjoy that. I hate it.
Exactly, Azor. Exactly.
Oh, let's see.
I mean, I'll say it out loud because everyone gets mad that I don't repeat things. This place isn't worth it. I will scream that from the mountaintops. No place is worth this. If you are considering and talking like that, it's not good. That is not what any of us here want. We care about people. Oh, is that the dust?
That's melted wax.
That's the wax. Oh, I've got the wax too.
I was gonna get the dust,
Start the
but you know, Jen in chat, not our chat
I can
today.
scrape it off the floor. It's okay. You've seen my
Yeah,
house.
I think that she's really. It's very important to her that my back door is, you know, the back access door. I took a picture of my cats, and you can see the dirt for my cats and my kids always on it.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, let me zoom in on her dirt." Oh, excuse me, a lady whose legs haven't worked for, I don't know, 6 days out of the last 12. Please tell me more about how I need to deep clean that door.
These people. You
I
know
might
what?
never watch it again just for Jen. She's got to have that to live with. You know, she needs that in her heart.
Is it that horrible Jen that keeps getting blocked by everyone? They keep talking about some Jen that got chat blocked by everyone. Like all
I
the
don't
shows
know.
were blocking her. I don't know
She
who she
just
is. But
she's always trying to find something. She loves to hate me. And you
bitch,
know
you ought to
what?
come look at my
I love
bathtub.
it. Please come in our chat and please make our chat busy because
Yes.
it looks good for the algorithm. So
It does. We ain't making money today, so I definitely want to I definitely want to at least have a good fucking algorithm for the last show, right? Fuck.
Charles,
God.
good morning. Just
Where
wait,
is
I'm
my
going to try to
lineup?
read your name right because I'm terrible at reading everybody's names.
I know the name.
Charles Lurch,
Lurch.
2025. Did I do that right?
You
Thank
did.
you.
You did. Good morning, Charles Darlin. I hope you guys are having a good morning. I do. And one final happy
You know,
birthday,
John
Queen
Pond,
Tina. Go to
Jen
sleep.
is funny. Jen is funny. But you have good jokes too.
Oh, John
You
Pond
know
is
that?
great. John Pond will have me cracking up. When I'm over in Queens, he'll say something, and I'm trying not to laugh. Oh, that motherfucker kills me. There are some of them that really get to me. Charles, you're very sweet. Thank you. Let's not bring up Scooter and his shit. Well, unfortunately, people need to remember a lot of people follow this network all day long, and no one with a busy, productive life has time for that. Watch how you talk to people. If we were all mentally stable, we would. If we were all mentally stable, we would not be here. Sorry, shit. Thank you. Kristen, you're right. You are absolutely right. As someone who has dealt with not only mental depression, but physical ailments where I couldn't do things, absolutely. YouTube saved my fucking life. I was depressed. I was this and that. And I got a lot of that right now. I got a lot of that.
Are you salty this morning?
I am so motherfucking salty. You have no goddamn idea. And look, I know everyone expects Gidgy to be, oh no, my son went live. What am I gonna do? Motherfuckers, you all are the ones that tried to separate us for how fucking long? Guess what? He doesn't live with me anymore. I barely talk to him anymore. So go fuck yourselves if you think I have anything to do with him or can control him in any way, shape, or fucking form. Kristen, I'm sorry, I had to get that out while it was on my tongue.
She's also salty and spicy.
Very spicy, very spicy. Do we have
This is what you do. We should do just like a short where it's a commercial for you. You're salty and spicy.
No, and Kristen, I get that. I do.
Uh-oh. It's blinker time. This is the blinker song. Blinker, blinker, blinker. Open your eyes so long. Blinker, blinker, blinker. Does it make you cough real bad? Mute your mic so you're not sad. Did you take a blinker, a blinker, a blinker? Good morning.
That's the one where the stuff is still in my head. I still feel like I'm kind of floating. I'm happy. I did that, Gidgy. Wait, Marley Moo. Please tell me what I did. Because I definitely didn't encourage my son to move out or do all this other stuff. So tell me what I did. Oh, I'm going to wait. This is what I'm going to love, is to hear what somebody... I was watching in chat, and people have decided that it's because Scooter had such a horrible childhood that's why he was such a snake and went live yesterday, because he had a bad childhood. Charles Lurch, thank you very much, darling. I appreciate you very, very much.
Well, chat is a wonderfully certified.
I never said, Marley Moo, I never said y'all did. I'm talking about Keem and the whole band of bandits that decided Scooter didn't need to be here. He needed to be out on his own, and then expects me to have some kind of control over him. I am a good mom. See, here's the deal. I'll play like I'm a bad mom, But I know I'm a good mother. I know that I've produced an amazing son. You all may not find him amazing, and that's okay. But I know the struggles and the trials and tribulations that he and I have been through together. Good morning, Keem.
Good morning. How's Rebel doing?
Shitty. How are you? We've got one gifted member and I think $2.
Did you hear my wonderful song?
I did not. I did not. Oh, I was just getting my coffee, waking up, catching up on all the stuff I missed when I was sleeping.
So what do we
Look,
think?
I think yesterday I was furious and I wanted to beat up Gidgy. Today I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. You're here. And, you're right. This entire time, when you fucked up, Scooter got shit. When Scooter fucked up, you got shit. And it's wrong. It's wrong to do that. It's wrong to do that and attach the two. You're your own people, and there should be some separation. You're still here. You want to be here. And, what Scooter does, it shouldn't affect you.
I wasn't expecting that.
Well, when I'm fucking raging yesterday, I need time to cool down.
I understand that.
I want to fire his mother just to piss him off, But that was yesterday. Today, today after I slept on it, I feel way different.
Thank you. I'm not happy. I asked him not to.
I know. It is what it is. Look, I can make a big deal about it. I could try to get revenge for being disrespected the way I was disrespected. But there's no point. Just, I feel like he made himself look shady once again, which is kind of why he left in the first place, is because of a lot of shady stuff. So it's just more of the same. So it's his L to take, and I should just not care.
I'm so sorry.
I
can't help but feel responsible. But he is his own person. I mean, I thought we were going to wait and do things. And he's got his own mind. I can't. Yesterday was a very firm reminder to me that he is a grown man. And I can offer advice, but doesn't mean he's going to take it.
Yeah.
It's my own fault. I should have never involved him in this. And he was so good when he was on and in the beginning there, and he just lost something along the way, I guess. I don't know what happened.
Well, it was clear that Denmark was in his ear and Ken's ear,
Yeah.
Poison in the well. Look, it takes... I'm just going to tell you what I told you privately yesterday, This shit kind of fucking hurts me because, again, I did 15 years by myself fighting in this entertainment space to be at a position where I can, grab a complete nobody like Scooter and put him in front of thousands of people, right? And the only reason why that happens is because, of 15 years of grinding. The only reason why Mike can, jump up on Queens and make Queens so successful is because of his, 15 years. The reason why, Bus gets so many views is because Amber has over a decade, so all these people, have worked for well over a decade, and Scooter hasn't. And to be in the position that he was put in, and then like, I want to do my own thing, da 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 da. It's like, you didn't earn it. You didn't earn it.
Right.
And you snaked everybody that put you in this position. So you just look stupid, I don't know.
I don't disagree. That's just it. I don't. And that pains me to say because I want to see my son do good, of course. But, we had talked about it and he was going to wait a while, and then something changed and he decided to go live and,
Well, I'm conflicted too. I fucking like Scooter. I want him to do good too, but it's like, all right. I'm just so sick of being taken advantage of, honestly.
I know.
I'm sick and tired of it.
It's
You know, there's like yesterday, like I just want to quit. I want to quit the LCU. Like, what am I doing? Putting so much time and energy to so many disrespectful fucking little whatever.
you've definitely been snaked a lot. 100%.
Loyalty is hard to find in people.
Oh, dude, it's impossible. But then also, I'm pretty confident in what I do in this space. So it's also like, well, shit, everybody can backstab me. It doesn't matter. I could still go live. I'm gonna get more viewers. So it's like, I don't know.
No, I absolutely agree with you. I just wish, I don't know. I wish it didn't go down like this. It's really hard.
What I really want to do is like say, I want to map everything out and be like, okay, when you faked your illness, it cost the company this much. When you did this, it cost the company. I just
Right.
want to send them a bill. I want to send these motherfuckers a bill. But then I don't want my reputation to be Becky.
Right. Well, and that's, yeah, no, I don't want, yeah.
Like when Rostov did what he did, it's like, bro, you've cost me thousands and thousands of dollars. Like you self-sabotaged Lolcow Live, the main show in the LCU, to then go build up your own thing.
Think about how much
Any-
I've cost you. I mean, I've cost you money, and I know that. All my little stunts that I've pulled, then I go on a show and I don't make any money. It's because of my stunts. I get it. I know what you're saying.
But if it went to like court, like, and you could bring up screenshots and conversations and this and that, like the perfect example, Denmark, Ken, and Scooter talking like they were talking. I mean, that's tortious interference, right? Like,
Yeah,
bro,
no,
you
it
actually
is.
owe me, like, you don't understand. Now, am I going to sue anyone? No, right? Am I going to bill these scumbags thousands of dollars like I should be billing them for doing what they did? No. I'm just going to let it slide because I don't want I care about me too much. I have too much self-respect. I don't want someone to go, oh, he's stealing. Oh, he didn't pay. Oh, he's doing, So I just got to take the L, to have some self-respect. But it is what it is,
Yeah.
I think beyond the money, it's just being hurtful because it's so hurtful to feel like you have a connection with somebody, to feel like you understand each other and you know each other like at a certain place, and to be working with somebody and give and invest of yourself into them, and then the disloyalty and
well,
heartbreak.
those two hurt me the most because I put them in the biggest positions there are here, and they didn't have a following before. So yeah, it's very, very hurtful. I mean, shit, Rostov made me want to go to fucking New Zealand and beat his ass. The shit he did.
Well, you're going to be in Texas soon. You want me to I'll give you his address. You can come beat the shit out of Scooter.
Nah, dude. Look,
Sorry.
I would rather not talk to him
I get it.
ever again, maybe. I don't know. I feel some kind of way.
And you have every right to. I don't feel that that's misplaced. This is very hard as a mom. Of course I love my son more than anything in the world. But do I think he made a mistake? Yes. I told him he was making a mistake yesterday. I am livid. But at the same token, I can't say, well, how do you think that makes me look? That's not fair. Then I would be that shitty mother that everyone talks about. So you know what? I chose not to talk to him. It made it a lot easier. He knew how I felt. He knew I didn't want him to go live. I told him it would affect my job. Look, that may have been a little guilt. I knew damn good and well it wouldn't affect my job. But I did try guilt. I'll
Gidgy,
be
if he
honest.
would have if he would have waited a month, if he was gone for a month, of course, like, you know what I mean? But like,
I know.
you're suicidal, what was it, 72 days ago? Or 72 hours ago?
Yeah.
And so quits on the 15th, goes live on the 19th, right? So it's like, yeah, dude, fuck off, bro. I mean, I guess the conversations that you were having with Denmark and Ken were true. You're a snake. You were planning an exit. You were planning to take as much as you can get from the people that gave you everything, uh, on your way out, and you proved that by going live only 3 days, 4 days after you left. So it's just I don't know if fans will recognize that, but I know some will. And yeah, I don't fuck with that.
Yeah.
And the telltale sign of that someone's being a fucking weirdo and being an ungrateful fucking whatever, right? Is one buff weeb. I mean, who's the first person that comes up there? One buff weeb. And he brings them up. I'm like Scooter. I mean, the optics on that is horrible. One buff weeb is immediately clutching on to anyone that quits the LCU or gets fired from the LCU, and you platform the dude and, oh, maybe we should get along and da-da-da-da. Oh my God, what a bad look. What a bad look.
I don't disagree. I didn't believe well, it doesn't matter who called me.
Gidgy, do you remember when Savage was having her meltdown for no reason, by the way? She had a complete meltdown for nobody did anything to her, right?
Right.
What Buff Weeb was donating to Savage. You go, girl.
I do remember that, actually. That's true. Yes. And it was $5, so it didn't trigger TTS. That's how well I remember it. Sorry.
Yeah, I did know Scooter joined Rostov's community. He's also like a member on Denmark and just whatever. It is what it is.
The Denmark thing is throwing me for a fucking loop, but then again, Buff threw me for a loop too. I feel like I don't know. He said apparently I haven't even watched it. Tina just said, I just have a bunch of clips. And they were from Pitt. But apparently he was saying that it wasn't Matthew, it wasn't Scooter. That he did orchestrate, things behind the scenes, and it was like, huh? So I don't know.
Dude, Denmark was a poison. I don't know if you heard some of his solo stream, but he's like, Keem tries to hold you there and keep you hostage so you can't go viral and you can't do anything, and he makes you think you can't do anything without him. Oh, you can, but I mean, it's you can do stuff on your own 100%, but the chances of you succeeding in this entertainment space are so fucking limited.
Probably 1%.
So limited. It takes a long time to find success by yourself in this entertainment business. And the LCU is a fast track. Everybody fucking knows that. That's common sense. So when you go out on your own, yeah, it is possible that you could find success, but you have a much harder road, and that should be common sense.
It was somebody sent me. I guess people have already cut apart his stream and put it on there, and like reactions or detractors or whatever to him. And I was sent some of it, and it was wild. It was wild. Like there were things that it was like, this isn't how it is at all. Like,
yeah.
I don't know how you could take a perspective like that.
No, he's had it. And he poisoned Ken, one of my most loyal. Ken's been here since the first camping trip.
Yeah.
Ken's first.
That y'all didn't see him. Yeah, no.
Ken's first IRL with us was probably 2 years ago when he drove hours and hours and hours to meet up with Wings to throw water balloons at Wings. I mean, that was like 2 years ago. The fact that Ken was in these conversations blew my fucking mind.
I mean, they had it planned down to the day. How it was bad. Those DMs were bad.
Bro, I don't know where the fucking delusion comes from, because it's like, Denmark, you didn't go viral before you were here. The fact that I'm stopping you from going viral, that doesn't even make sense. You never had the viewership that you had in the LCU. None of this fucking brain rot that you put in Scooter and Ken's ears makes sense. None of it makes sense. It's not real,
No, absolutely. Absolutely. And it just started this horrible fog when we found out about that. And then we have, how many community managers do we lose in one day? It's like, we got to stop. And this comes from the biggest snake of all of us. It's not productive to anyone. And you know what? We're probably better off without people that are going to be like that. I do agree with that. I saw someone in chat say that.
I know. And that's why people are shocked when I say this, but No, I was planning on firing him February 1st. I was done with Denmark because Denmark wasn't working. He wasn't putting any effort into his content whatsoever. When you tell him that, he doesn't like that. And he starts making up lies that him and my fiance were on the call by themselves for like an hour. Like fucking
I don't
idiot.
like that. I don't like that at all. That's a line. He knows he crossed a line bringing. That's not fair.
Well,
I mean, he crossed that line because he's fucking desperate because he doesn't have an actual point. He's a fucking desperate liar.
my husband and I kept hearing him say Brantley this, Brantley. We were wondering if maybe he had like a crush on her or something
Oh,
because
he
it
does.
was
He
so
does. He
centered
does.
around her.
He does.
He does. He
I mean,
actually
come on.
does.
There are a lot of people that do, and it's very obvious. And she was also one thing about Brantley. I'll say she was instrumental in that show in the beginning when it was just Denmark. She was pushing it. She was like one of the only mods, and she was really helping his chat, giving him
Yeah.
ideas of things to do. I mean, she was very vested in trying to grow that show.
Well, what happened, Cat Lady, is Denmark quit the second time that he quit, and Scooter and Brantley called him and were trying to convince him to not quit. That's what the conversation was. But then he then told his audience, oh, on some shifty shit like Glammy and Shifty, yo, Brantley was talking to me for an hour. And she admitted that Keem verbally abused her because she told him the story, which she said public a million times. When I first met Keem didn't like me. He thought I was ugly.
I've heard that.
You know?
I mean, but you know what? They're getting married. So just shows you can change anything. It's not.
Well, Brantley's point of even telling him that was like, hey, look, I trust Keem and look at me now. Like that was the point of her story that she was trying to say to Denmark for him to come back. That had nothing to do with, oh, I'm venting. I don't like Keem.
There was no, just to answer the questions, there was no drinking involved. It was a business day. It was in the middle of the day. It wasn't anything like that. They were just trying to convince him to come back to the LCU. That's all.
And Brantley told me that right away. And I ended up telling Scooter and Brantley as soon as they told me about the conversation, I don't want Denmark back.
Yeah.
And that's what, yeah. I mean, I've seen Keem say that about a lot of people when they're gone. It's like, let them go.
But
Because we're not trapped here, as a matter of fact.
This might be the hardest statement I'm going to make, Passion, but I am not giving you Scooter's channel because I work for the LCU. And unfortunately, I'm pretty sure he's probably about to be Voldemorted.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And, as far as being trapped here, no.
Yeah.
But like, I need this disrespect to stop. So like, our new contracts are going to have like a freaking 60-day cooldown period, right?
That is so smart, Keem. That is so fucking smart.
If you leave, right, and you put in a 2 weeks notice and you leave on good terms and everything's fine, then you can do whatever you want when you go, right? But if you just disappear and don't show up one day, and then everyone's wondering where you are, and then there's like this community post on your personal channel and all this other shit, right?
Right.
Then you owe me a lot of money.
Well, that's
if you do it that way, you try to snake me and play this community, try to siphon top donators like what Rostov did. And I'm sure what Scooter's path is because he's being coached by Rostov right now. If you do that, then you owe us money,
Yeah, no. And that was my understanding that, look, he and I obviously are going to talk today, actually in about 2 hours. But I'm taking him to the dentist. So, yeah, we're going to talk. Because
I will say, he did say a lot of nice stuff about me and Mike. I'm so grateful to them. But words are empty. Keemstar does not listen to words at all. Keemstar only listens to actions.
Right.
Words mean absolutely nothing to me, right? They work on some people, actually almost everyone. Me, I hear what you say by what you're doing, not by what you're saying.
Right, exactly. No, and that's just it. And look, if he continues to stream, He promised me he wouldn't talk about the LCU, so I really hope it doesn't go into that, because that would be really bad. Then we would have a problem, because this is where I work.
I don't understand when people are like, okay, I don't want to be in the LCU anymore.
But I want to
Okay,
talk
so
about it.
yeah, so but I'm gonna center my entire channel, my personal channel on it. Like, make
The
up your
reason
mind, dummy.
the reason why they do that, right, is because
Just tell me
that's
what the
all
hell.
they have. That's all they're known
Retain the
for.
audience.
And that's why my opinion is you're a piece of shit. You know, that's why my opinion is you're a thief. You've just come over here, you were given everything, and you left, and you tried to take everything that's not yours with you on your way out. You know, the LCU is a partnership between Keemstar, Mike, the LCU, an individual host, right? So we expect everyone to, act like a team.
I mean, I've never worked in a job like this where you don't, where it's okay to talk to your boss the way you get talked to, where it's even the way I've talked to you. All of us, well, not you, but a lot of hosts have talked to you in a certain way. I've never worked, and I understand entertainment's different, but there has to be a level of respect, and I do agree with that. We do need to raise our level of respect for ourselves and also for our bosses.
Alexa said in the chat, people have the right to quit, Keem. You sound petty. Of course they have a right to quit. If you're unhappy here and you don't want to be here, fine, right? But when the company has given you so much, you have to leave in a respectful way, and they're not doing that. That's not what we're seeing. What we're seeing is take as much as you can get. Take even more, even though when you're given everything. And I don't fuck with that. And I don't think we have much of an LCU if everyone were to act that way. We just wouldn't have a fucking company.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I saw someone say I go after the LC. No, I go after certain hosts. Like, I'm pissed off at Boogie right now. So I'm going to go on about Boogie in a minute. I'm not pissed off at Live. Live's fucking amazing.
The only person that I can think of off the top of my head that left the LCU in a respectful way is Tech Protect.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, he did.
Remember? Because,
yeah.
There was this thing where he had to work on Madhouse and it was becoming problems. So, we had a conversation. He left on good terms. He was able to come back whenever he decided to come back. There was a whole conversation.
Right.
It's
no.
For a guy whose reputation is, oh, he's a snake. He's the only one that I can think of the top of my head that left, in a very respectful way.
He is really upset about not getting Bus. He's very upset.
Well, I mean, he might get Bus. He's hosting it tonight, and he's hosting it this weekend. So
good for him. Good for him.
The thing is Amber really wants Ken. So I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, last night Ken was really good. He had so much texture. It was really good. It was really good.
Yeah, I had a big long talk with Ken, and I said, Ken, listen, you got to stop talking so much. When you go into the monologues, right, your monotone, deep voice, I'm not hearing what you're saying anymore. It's just noise, dude.
Right.
Talk less.
Really fast.
Talk less. Get out of the way of Amber and Fupa, and just drive the bus. Just direct the conversation here and there, And I think he did great last night. He stepped back a little bit.
I definitely saw a difference from the night before to last night, for sure. I like both of them. I'm going to be honest. Billy doesn't want it, does he?
No, not at all.
I didn't think so. I felt it when he was up there. It felt like he was just like, yeah. So I get it.
I showed up.
Look, you got two raging premenopausal women. I don't know how anyone in God's creation could deal with those two.
Well, no, I mean, ALR is past minute. She's not gonna. She had a hysterectomy.
Okay, I was joking.
Oh.
Alexa said, Keem, this is the entertainment business. People will come and go. And they did work for you and worked for their spots. So what if they quit? Maybe think about why you have such a revolving door. I have such a revolving I have such a revolving door because the people here are crazy, and they've been hired because they're crazy. I'm sorry, but like most people that are respectful and calm and collective and make, good choices, probably wouldn't be that entertaining, you know?
Wait a minute, I'm trying to get better. Does that mean I'm going to be less entertaining if I'll never have less crush outs?
Well,
I'll always be
normally
messy.
in the entertainment business, normally the people that rise to the top are the people that are fucking crazy. I feel that's part of the reason that I had the success that I had, that Boogie had the success that he did. Look at any fucking YouTuber with any success. They're little fucking nuts.
Yeah, you're actually right now that I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to think of someone to throw at you that's not a little nuts, and I can't. When I'm thinking about the big ones, I really can't.
The most interesting people, have all kinds of childhood trauma, and they've been through some shit, When you come across people from the burbs that, never had any fucking problems in their life, they're pretty fucking bland, right?
They are pretty vanilla and boring. That is true. You just described my entire friends, like IRL. Everyone's very, very cookie cutter, very bland. Yeah.
All I'm saying, I don't know if Alexa will ever change her mind. All I'm saying is like, dude, you give us so much, and just to be disrespected like this is just not cool. We need a cool down period, right?
I do agree with that, Keem. I really think it's my son that did it, but I agree with you. Like I told you, I talked to him and we had agreed on a month. It hadn't even been a fucking week.
Because I would never just want, like, if someone were to leave here, say, oh, you can never do your own thing in entertainment ever again. No, absolutely not. But also, I don't want to feel like you've done something really snaky and you've just taken,
Right. No, I think that's a great idea. I can't imagine anyone wouldn't sign that, and if they wouldn't, that's a huge red flag.
Last night, the only people that were watching Scooter were from this community. And,
that's what
there is no longer a partnership between me and Scooter. And I have to feel that way. If I didn't, I'd be fucking full blown retarded.
Like I said, I just don't understand why people leave because they don't want to be a part of the LCU, or the LCU is too hard for them, or whatever, and the only thing they can center around is LCU. Look.
It's my understanding he didn't do a lot of LCU. I haven't watched it. I have not watched, so I don't want to put that on him without watching it. He promised me when we talked about it, it was going to be Julie Angela. Thank you so much.
But how does he have... if he's talking about Denmark, if he's talking about Kid, and if he's talking to an audience that came from here, like, what else is he talking? It's centered in LCU. It's
That's
all
true.
LCU. I want to sing on, whatever. I want to sing a song about cats. I can't imagine if I decided to ever leave the LCU that I want to do centered on LCU. Like, that's the whole point of leaving if you leave.
Yeah.
Sure, you have to build up slowly, but, if you want to be somewhere else, then do it and build up slowly. That's the price you pay.
Bean says that's Keem's biggest thing. If you leave, you leave. Don't talk about LCU. Yeah, because if you no longer want to be in a partnership with me, and you're no longer going to be on a team with me, and you're out on your own, you shouldn't have to rely on me still. You should be on your own, and you should be doing your own thing and talking about your own stuff. But unfortunately, my shit is too good. My shit was great when you were here, and now that you're not here, my shit is the only thing that's going to pay the bills. That's why Savage had to talk about the LCU, right? That's why Roxy has to talk about the LCU. This is why, Rastov, I don't know how much he talks about us, but I know we're in the thumbnails and referenced in the thumbnails a lot. my shit is good. So when you go on your own and you still need me to pay the bills, I'm gonna feel some type of way because we're no longer a team.
Right.
I'm no longer I'm no longer getting my cut for my shit. It's just you taking, and I don't like that. That's very disrespectful. And I could give two shits about the fucking money. It's not about the money. It's about the respect. You know, and that's what money is. Money is respect, right?
It is. It 100%.
We need a shirt that says "My shit is good."
It is.
My shit is good.
It is. My shit is good. This LCU is fucking awesome. Like how this is set up and how this is developing into what it is amazing. And again, we're not really a year old. We completed the 24-hour circuit in October. We're like 6 months old.
Yep.
I don't know.
And now we have 2. So we have 24 shows running on a full 24-hour cycle with constant redirects.
I have a hard enough time understanding being disloyal. I have a hard time empathizing with that. That's one of my like core character traits is loyalty. So for me, it's all really hard to empathize with when I think about everybody who's left and who keeps trying to take and take and take.
Yeah.
And then somehow it's all of the LCU's problem. Like they aren't guilty of anything because, you know, they can't take enough. I don't know.
I can tell you what the problem is. The problem is, you know, there's this father who loves his son, buys him a brand new Mustang when he turns 16, and he fucking smashes that shit, right? And why'd he smash it? Because he didn't earn it. If he would have saved up money from his paper routes and had extra little jobs to buy that Mustang, bro, he'd be driving it 5 miles under the speed limit everywhere, you know? And that's really kind of like what we're dealing with all this is, you know, you come here, you're given an audience, you're put on a pedestal, you don't have to earn it right away, and you don't truly appreciate it because it was given to you. You didn't actually earn it.
Where else at 6 o'clock in the morning are Gidgy and Cat Lady going to turn on a stream and have 240 people watching? The LCU, period. It's because of Keemstar. It's because of the network. It's because they're waiting to watch another show. Or they do actually like the show. But it all works together. It's all there for a reason. And when you leave, the people that are watching you are people from here. So you're either trying to take money or food out of my mouth, or you're not going to talk about the LCU. So,
well, that's like one of the things, right? Is I'm constantly throughout this conversation saying like me, disrespectful to me, but it's also disrespectful to all the other hosts. Like when Rastov did what he did, he cannibalized Rebels, part of Rebels people, and part of Balls, which then turned into Gold's people, part of Rewind, you know. He didn't just take from me, he took from other hosts that were supposedly his friends, you know, so it's, you know, it's not cool. It's not cool. Again, if Rastov was miserable here and there was a cool off period and then he went live, I'd probably shout him out. No joke. I would probably be like, go send Rastov some love. But if I'm disrespected like that, I'm not going to act that way, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, look, in corporate jobs, right? You get offered a better job, you put your 2-week notice in, you leave, and you go to the next job, right? If that's what you're doing, if you're climbing a ladder. It shouldn't be any different here. If you're not happy and you want to leave, you talk to your boss, you let him know. And he did, in all fairness, he did. But then he left, and it was under the guise of him being fucked up in the head, not being himself, not understanding anything. And then he goes live and talks about, you know, why he left and this and that. And, you know, the buff thing still floors me. What?
Scooter agreed to me. He sent me a text message and he said, thank you so much, right? He was all in good spirits. He sent me a text message. He goes, thank you so much for dealing with me and talking me off the ledge and keeping me here. I can never repay you for what you've done for me. And he was in really good spirits. And I got him on the phone and he verbally agreed that he's going to fat camp and he's staying at least until fat camp is done. And then the very next day, some scooter scandal came out and he was suicidal and he's quitting.
I won't do anything to take away from his mental health. He said he was mentally. I do believe that, but I also believe that maybe some of it is self. I want to say this the right way, but you're making it in your mind worse than it is. Does that make sense? Like this morning.
Well, the problem is, even if it's true, no one's going to believe it when you go live 4 days later.
And you know what he told me? This is crazy, and this is gonna. This probably make you more sad or pissed off, but he told me, he said, I don't want you to ever quit, because you know what Keem told me? When you quit, you lose your voice, you lose your microphone. He told me that 3 days ago, that you told him that, and it makes sense. I know.
Well, it is what it is.
Yep.
But
I appreciate you separating the two of us. I really do. I can't tell you how I did not want to go live today. Because this is so hard.
I know. I put on this hat. I was dancing and making silly songs for her, Keith. Like, you have no idea. I've been such a clown this morning.
He did at the end of the day, like, and I think anyone that's acting in good faith can see it. He did some snake shit, more snake shit. Mm-hmm. He did, Gidgy. And
I can't deny that.
I know that's your son, and I'm not trying to drive a wedge between you two, but no. He did. And that's how most people will probably see this.
And it's hard not to, right? It's hard not to, because again, it's all about the optics, like Xylee says. And when we talk about something, you say you're going to wait and then you don't, then I wonder why. But again, I was too pissed off last night to talk. I wasn't. Again, this is going to get twisted that I'm a horrible mother, that I was trying to guilt him. I wasn't trying to guilt him into doing anything. I was just trying to guilt him into waiting. Like Keem said, cool down period. It's a respect thing. It's a maybe get your head on straight. Make sure this is what you want to do. You're already starting.
Make sure that your audience isn't just 100% LCU stuff and whatever.
Do the gaming like we talked about on Twitch, and
Oh yeah. If he would have done something other than a YouTube vlogging stream, right? If he would have, went over on Twitch and was streaming video games right away, I don't care. Like, I would never take that as like, oh, he's trying to snake or steal from us. And I know a big portion of the audience will be from LCU, but it's different, right? It's not disrespectful. I wouldn't take it
that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
But,
I mean, he fucked up. You can't, I'm his mother, but I can also see that this was a mistake. In my opinion. That's my opinion. I understand some people don't share that opinion, but in my opinion, it just would have looked a lot better if he waited a month.
Well, yeah, if someone doesn't share that opinion, then I feel they're not acting in good faith. They just hate the fucking LCU and want to see it to burn. And so, obviously one buff weeb would not think it's a mistake. He's excited. Oh my God, there's someone else out here that I can maybe work with, that can maybe bring some traffic to my personal channel.
I'm sorry. I didn't think he and Buff were even.
Buff follows everybody who leaves the LCU.
He's desperate.
He does whatever he can. Yeah, I mean,
he's desperate, and so is your son. I mean, your son literally has, been hitting up Denmark. He's hanging out with Buff. He's hitting up Barastov.
Next, he's gonna be sitting on the porch.
They're desperate. It's not a position. It's not a position where they're confident in themselves and they're confident in their entertainment. It's a position of, I need to latch on to anything I can possibly do and collaborate with anyone to just survive.
Right.
It's pretty desperate.
No,
but it is what
absolutely.
It is.
I didn't get you my pictures last night. I'll get them today. I'm sorry. I was.
All right.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Okay, I feel better. I guess
Well,
I'm not
good.
getting fired. Thought I was
I'm
getting fired.
glad. I'm glad that you feel better.
I don't want it to look like I love my son more than anything in the world. He is my everything. But he is also a grown man. He has lived away from me before. I don't agree with the decision that he made. I feel like he should have waited, but at the same token, I can't make him do anything. Trust me, I tried and I learned yesterday. I can't make
Fact of
him
the
do
matter
anything.
is, you are probably not the first parent, and this is probably not the first time in history that a child that somebody loves, that a parent loves, does something that disappoints them or that is contrary to what they said they would do. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes. I wasn't going to quit. I swear to you, I'm not. Look, I've read the comments and people think I'm going to quit. People think I'm going to defect with him. Oh, I tried to get him not to stream. Maybe it's me being selfish. Maybe it's self-preservation. Maybe it's the fact we don't live together and he's a grown man and his actions are separate than mine. And I want my job. I love my job. I love working. I have two of the best co-hosts in the entire LCU, in my opinion. And I love both of my shows passionately. Fuck, I don't even get paid for one of them. I'm just hoping Goodwill will one day pay off. But look, I get people wanting to tie us together, and I so appreciate that Keem recognizes that, because I love it here. I love this community. The only mistake that I hold really, really passionately for myself that I've cried about so much is ever bringing him in, because I feel like he always wanted, he grew up watching and talking with Reckful and Asman and Soda Pop and all these people before they were big stars like they are now. And he was playing with them, and that's where he wanted to go with YouTube, and I brought him into a drama community that he had no business being in. So I hold a lot of guilt for myself. Sindel, you're so amazing. Thank you very much for one gifted Rebel membership. I'm just happy. Look, Gidgy, should I get Queens for sure? I love watching Tina and her. Oh, y'all are sweet. I'm not going anywhere. I know those are easy words to fall when my son just did what he did, but I am not my son. Believe it or not, I might be just a smidge wiser. Just a smidge, not much. I know I'm an idiot, but I also know you never look a gift horse in the mouth, and I have been given the world here. I have been given things people dream of in YouTube. I'm in front of an audience here, 240 people every morning. I'm in front of an audience in the afternoon, 2,000 people? Are you kidding me? That's something I would never achieve in my lifetime at 56 starting this. There's no way in hell I would ever achieve those numbers, and I know that. I understand a lot about how that works. And I'm not your viral kind of girly. I'm too fucking old, so I'm not going to go out there and get some kind of crazy audience. And I know that. I wish my son all the best. I want him to succeed in anything and everything he does. But sometimes we have to look at the optics of what we're doing. And I do 100% agree. There should absolutely be a cool down clause. Even if he just did it as an amendment to our right now, it would stop all of this, because nobody should be able to do it. Not when we're given as much as we are. What are you laughing at? Talk to me.
Oh, I'm just reading the chit chats.
What are they saying? How much do they hate me?
No, God, I'm so sorry. I know I'm gonna mess up saying your name, but I'm gonna do it.
Jartarskar?
Jar. Yes.
Don't you dare mess up their name. Jartarskar.
Jar.
Jartarskar. Jartarskar. Jartarskar.
Woo! No sleep till Rebel. I'm gonna do it to you every time you give me a hard time. He says, I got steak to die laughing at my 199 question. I think Cat Lady was laughing at it this time.
Oh, what's that? The cowgirl? Was it the
I have
cowgirl?
no idea. That's why I laugh. I'm so retarded.
Gidgy,
Thank you for
you two are
believing that.
separate entities, and it's nice that it is so nice that Keem sees that. Look, he admitted it, so I can say it. We were on a private call yesterday. He called me, and I thought it was right after I fucked up the redirect on gay, and I'm like, oh no! And he's like, what? No, I don't know. And I could tell his voice was down, right? Like, Keem is normally really upbeat and hey, and then he drops, right? He was very monotone, very. I could tell he was upset. I could tell legitimately the man was upset, and Mike was too. It was they felt slighted, and I thought I could do something that I couldn't do, and that's not my place to do anyway. I shouldn't have. I feel guilty in a sense for telling him, not to do this, but in another sense I don't, because I'm a mom. I want to protect my son from anything bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, no, Keem, that blew my mind. I wasn't expecting that. So I do appreciate that. We are separate entities. He'll tell, I don't know if he said it or not, but I guarantee you he would tell you I told him not to go live. I just, especially with me still being here, the optics are horrid. But I did like Yo Mama's take last night. Yo Mama has decided that I need to be fired from the LCU because, wait, hear me out, I can see the back end of stuff. Isn't Playboard the same thing as the back end? Is there anything else that... Like, I don't understand what kind of trade secrets I'm going to be feeding my kid. And by the way, it was my kid feeding me secrets, not me feeding him secrets.
Just wait. Yo Mama said you could see the back end of stuff?
Yeah, that I could see what the shows are making and this and that. And it's like...
Just knowing how much a show makes somehow equates to what?
Trade secrets, I guess, that I'm going to tell my son.
I mean, he knows that gets posted online and it's publicly viewable, right?
We all signed NDAs. Absolutely. Absolutely, we all have NDAs. It's a standard NDA, but yeah.
I fell asleep with the kids.
I don't think I've ever said I'm tied at the hip with him. I've said he's my son, so therefore I care deeply for him. But he is his own entity. We are separate people. He's actually, this is going to come across crazy, I think he's a better person than me. I do. He's got higher morals. He fights for, underprivileged people. He volunteers more than he does all kinds of good things that I don't do. So I don't know.
Everybody like a month ago wanted you and Scooter to really cut ties, have him move, let him live his own life, make him make his own decisions and be his own 2 feet and everything. And then that was done. So, I mean, it's not like he's in the next room over where you could throw a can of tuna at him while he's saying dumb shit online. Like, all you could do is be like, well, I love you, son. But like, I guess the audience has to like remember now that y'all aren't, overlapping each other in existence. Y'all have separated everything, and it's exactly what they asked you to do.
Exactly. Perry, I'm not being dense at all. I'm under an NDA. If I were to talk about something that is in a message with Keemstar, I would lose my job. I understand NDAs very well. I've had them for the past 20 years of my life. So I couldn't actually tell Scooter anything. And when Yo Mama said it, he was talking about the back end and he was talking about the numbers. What am I going to tell Scooter? Tell me that. What trade secrets, what amazing things in the conversations that Keem, Mike, and I have about Rebel or Queens would benefit my son in any way, shape, or form. Do you realize that doesn't make sense? Perry, you're normally pretty quick. And I can't believe that you don't think that, and I understand, oh God, precious Yo Mama may have said something that didn't make sense. Ace Styles. That's very sweet,
special
Ace
one.
Styles. That's a very special one. Thank you very much. Thank you. No, I haven't said anything. I won't say anything that'll break NDA. I'm not that stupid. I do respect Keemstar. And I
Oh,
do believe he probably doesn't trust anyone right now. And all you can do, like he said, is actions. So right now, everyone wants me to fold and quit. Fuck you. I would never do that to either one of my co-hosts. I talked to her this morning about it. If I get fired, that would be the hardest part, is leaving the two co-hosts. You know, I don't want to be fired. I don't want to lose my job. I don't want to walk away.
oh no, we love your mama talking about us, Mfu. He says, well, your mama talked about me.
No.
Here's the thing. He's a PR agent.
Yeah, I
He's a
love it when he
wonderful
talks about
PR
me. He talks
agent.
about me daily. I love it. It's just
It's,
on that one thing.
it's our job to respond when people bring up our name.
Yeah.
As a host in the LCU, part of our job is if somebody, a host or a show brings you up, you have to respond. So that's all it is. Although I do have to say, like, I mean, I don't know where his logic is. Like, you being able to see the show notes for the show that you're in, like, the conversation or whatever.
Exactly, Dawn. Where else
How
would you
does that
see?
how does that help Scooter?
It doesn't.
Being able to see how much money a show makes, which is already publicly available information, doesn't really help Scooter either. Like none of that. There's
Oh,
literally nothing she has that
yeah.
could help
I
Scooter.
I mean, and no offense, why what am I going to do? He's chosen to be his own man. He's chosen to go out and do his own thing. What the fuck am I going to do? Stargazer says, gotta say a lot of people break NDA. Amber, for example. I think some need more respect for Keem and the job. I've signed an NDA before while being a support community manager on a site before, and none of this would have fly. I do agree with that. I do agree that Keem needs to add a cooldown, whatever that is. He needs to add a clause for people streaming on their own channels. If you don't come with your own audience, you don't stream on your own channel, period. And I don't disagree with that. I really don't. I know, but I don't disagree with it. Look,
See, the channel that has the name of this character, that's my personal technically channel. I don't use it for, like, I stream on it.
right.
I don't have an audience on it, but I use it for things like technical stuff or seeing how things like
You're
come across,
right.
like the things that you want us to do for those of us who are low
Yes.
experienced in this type of streaming. Y'all all want us to do work. Well, we have to have some place to do it so it's not just on your time, right?
Yeah.
And
No,
I
yeah.
do that there. Um and I would hope that most of the people who come in who aren't very well
Wait,
experienced
stop.
do
I'm
do
sorry. I'm
that
going to get
too.
one guide. I'm going to get fucking one guide.
Ah, the frogs
Holy
are coming.
fucking shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Stop using your son for content that's not here anymore. And you were just, oh, yo mama, I'm sorry. Was yo mama not using my son for content last night? Are you kidding? Y'all don't think before you talk sometimes, do you?
Well, they're texting.
Holy shit, that means you had to actually put the buttons in to say it. Jesus.
No, there's really Diego Bolita, so much gaslighting. There's a lot you could share with your son. I'm not saying you'll do it, but the possibility is real. Cat lady always trying to play ignorant. No, like I'm literally not playing ignorant because I know what's back there, whereas you don't know what's back there.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
actually know what we have privy to. And
there are
I promise Keemstar is going to make sure that the things we are privy to and any other host is not something that's going to affect anyone outside of this universe. Now, the
well, I
only
mean,
way
like
I could do anything is I could go and talk about the personal stuff that Keem, Mike, and I have talked about on Queens and here in Rebel. That's the personal, and it would have nothing to do with Scooter, all about me and our show. Like,
yeah, I
I
mean
mean,
that's literally
I don't get any sense of, and I'm not going to argue it anymore. Y'all can just say it and that's fine, but I don't get any sense how I could be feeding Scooter anything, and I think Keem probably thinks the same thing, or he probably would have fired me, huh?
well, I mean,
Which I was
like
prepared for if he thought that, but
I don't think people understand what actually happens like in our group chats for shows. All we do is really talk about
Great.
what we want to do on a show, making a plan for the show, which everybody wants a show with plans, and they actually do happen, or talking about ways we can improve or something that we did bad. I mean, like, there's nothing on there that it could improve somebody outside of the LCU's stream. There's no content there, or me and Gidgy making jokes at each other throughout the day about what we watch on the screen.
Yeah,
We
that's
do
true.
that too.
That's true.
We make catty jokes together, but I don't think the catty jokes we make together would really, make a difference in somebody like Scooter or anybody else's stream outside the LCU. Nobody's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, Cat Lady said how retarded." Like nobody's gonna.
No, nobody's
Oh no,
gonna say
Cat
that.
Lady asked if you wanted to do this kind of dono goal. Oh, trade secret. You know what I mean? Like that. It's
The
just not
funny
interesting.
thing is, I probably know a lot more than he does. That's the funny thing. And you know, I think it got somewhere confused that maybe I had just learned about the sweet tea being pregnant. No, I knew. I knew for a while. That was nothing that I just learned. So, I know a lot more than I let on to. And guess what? You all don't know the things we know. That's all I'm going to say.
Is that your cat again? Oh,
Yes.
he's gonna sing twice for us this morning. He's like,
Yes.
y'all didn't pay a damn lick of attention to me. I sang for
Yes,
you.
he
I
did.
showed my asshole,
He did.
and y'all didn't sing for me once. Oh, okay. So he's coming back. He's got to get her life. Okay.
See, but I don't get that. Like, what the channel stats, like, all that is public information. Look, I don't disagree with a lot of what Yo Mama said last night. I'm not saying that at all. The only thing that caught me is when he started talking about me and said, well, Gidgy's going to give trade secrets. First of all, who
No,
the
no.
fuck would tell Gidgy a secret? First of all. Second of all, the people that have told Gidgy secrets know that
Regret
they're
it? No.
safe. So, I don't know. That's the only part that really bothered me about the Yo Mama thing that I wanted to respond to, because I don't. No, I'm not playing ignorant. I didn't say you would do it. No, I know. I get that. I totally get that. And I appreciate that. I appreciate you not just assuming I would, because
But
that
no,
would
I
be-
mean, we don't have like targeting for a specific audience set. There is no targeting profiles whatsoever in the back end.
Well, there may be on Keem's back end. I would
Yeah, I
imagine
mean,
he probably
we've seen
does track. Oh, do we see all? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no,
It's not real exciting. Same shit you can find on
Yeah,
Playboy.
I mean, it is just as basic as possible for for the channel, and so far every channel I've experienced, it's
Mom's
just as basic as
POV.
possible, because we create the universe creates its own audience, and Keem it isn't trying to target specific audiences
Right,
through
right.
algorithm. So we keep it simple, stupid.
We do-
And then all the information on their watch
Thank you, Kelly.
time.
Thank you very much,
stuff like
Kelly.
that.
Welcome to Band World.
Thank you, Kelly. But it literally is public information. If you go to Playboard and you pay for your membership, you get to see absolutely every single bit of that information. So, Sarah Pesci says, thanks, Gidgy, for gay yesterday.
I've got everything on the back end. You want me to fill in on Thursdays? I think Josh said he wanted to fill in this Thursday. So talk to Josh if he wants to. If I need to run OBS, if he just wants to come in for a segment or something or whatever on Thursday, just let me know. But I got you. Anytime you need me, I got you, Joe. Thank you very much. It was very generous of you. Josh, please. I know.
Cat?
I do like, I will be honest, having the female energy up there, it took something away from the show for me. Is that bad to say?
It's different.
It was
But
different.
You can do OBS for a show, and you could just kind of like put yourself down and just let them do their little. Like if you just want to handle the OBS.
If you know how to do that, or Phantom, you know what, Joe, I would absolutely do that. Now that I would like doing, but I didn't like the female energy in there. They're guys. And now that Cat Beater's not there anymore, they're guy. They're guys, and I feel like the female energy did. A Styles, what do you think? I have to go to work. Don't quit, Gidgy. Never quit. Don't fuck up. Diego, I promise no fucking up. I promise. That, look, Sweet Tea, that was a huge fuck up. That's enough to last me the rest of my life. Trust me. If I can't learn from that, I can't learn from anything. But yeah, I lost my train of thought. Glass wouldn't have a channel if ALR didn't exist.
Correct. But that doesn't mean that their channel has to always be centered about ALR. And I think that's what they've been trying to get out and do.
Thank
Sorry.
you, Josh. And Josh, just so you know, I did think you didn't like me, but I also said in that I've never felt uneasy coming to you as a community manager. I don't mean any disrespect, Steak, but I think Josh was hands down and is hands down the best community manager that we can have. I really do. And I mean that with all sincerity. I've said it 3 times now on lives. So anyway, Keem is aware of how big of Snake Scooter and his psycho mom are. He's not dumb. Just keep being toxic, Gidgy, or you're done. What a life. Okay.
Hey, but you know what, Dawn with AC, at least you're cool. At least she's not hot. Right? Right? Way to go, Dawn. Dawn with AC. Okay, Gidgy.
I like that, Kelly.
6:20. It's 6:20.
Does that mean it's time for me to smoke again? Please, God, say yes. Because I'm going to have to go see my son in 2 hours and 3 hours.
Wanted to make your peace potion thing for you. Do you want me to sing your smoking song?
Yes, sing my smoke.
It's bleaker time. It's bleaker time. It's bleaker time for Gidgy. Breathe in, breathe out. No, I ran out of my good song. Uh-oh. It's time to call for blinkers. It's time to call for blinkers. Mute your mic so we aren't sad. Is that as good as the Princess Has to Pee song? Her mic peeked out. Did you mute it or did it peek out? I'm coughing for you. It's a sympathy cough.
Sorry. My goodness. Okay. That was crazy. Keem is shooting himself in the foot to keep a big dumb toddler of a woman happy. How's he keeping me happy, Jessica? By letting me keep my job because I didn't do anything wrong? Imagine that. Oh, okay. Okay, so Glass. Sorry, I just saw I want the Gidgy hot dog action figure. That's all Zay. Zay is our hot dog queen. But
Were you in a hot dog or a hamburger?
I was a hot dog.
Oh.
I was a very tight hot dog, but I was a hot dog.
We could get dolls and put a hot dog outfit on it. We need girl stuff. There's like no girl stuff in the merch store.
You realize this is the second time that I have tried to do something witchy. The first time was when don't because I'm going to do it and I'm going to do it right. Just keep it all there over the weekend because I swear to God, I'm going to do this. But the problem is, what is that? Is that the honey?
Yeah, it's like Manuka honey.
Oh, that's the good
plus.
honey. That is the very good honey. Yum.
And I have this stuff too.
What is this stuff?
It's bee pollen.
Oh, okay. You're way too healthy for me. I don't even know what the fuck bee pollen does.
No, this is crap that I got like
yes, Josh, yes. Oh, sorry.
God, that smells awful.
You know what I like is I like bee honeycomb. Have you ever had bee honeycomb? Oh. Oh. With some
They have like
crackers.
a guy who does the bees here. I used to get it from him because it was supposed to be good for the allergies to use the pollen made from here in the area. And then he has it where it's in a big container and it has like the comb in it and then it's all filled with honey.
Okay.
But then I got poorer.
I don't
I,
even.
I got poorer. I can't pay like
Oh,
$80 for a jar of honey.
Jessica, I'm sorry. And you're right, he does keep her happy. Thank you, Kelly, for letting me know that I'm an idiot.
What happened? You got to read the comment. I'm not smart enough
Oh,
to find it.
she was talking about ALR. She wasn't talking about Gidgy
Oh,
when she said an overgrown toddler. I'm
oh.
I'm just in that negative headspace where I think everyone is going to talk negative about me. Do you ever get like that where you just know, even though they're not? Because I was so geared up for it because I was listening to the shows this morning and I was talking to people on the phone and I was looking at clips and I'm like, oh dear God, not again. I'm just there's a reason we wanted to make potions and we wanted to do fucking construction paper flowers because I don't want to do drama. But I'm a drama kind of gal, I guess. So I guess we can't leave the drama totally out. We're going to have to mix the crafting and the drama together because.
Let's see, what's this one? This one is fenugreek seed, ground fenugreek seed. I don't know what that's for.
Oh, what do you use that for? You use that for something. My stuffing, I use fennel seed. My cornbread stuffing.
Ugh. Okay.
I don't know what in God's name else you would use it for, but I'm sure there are lots of things. I like it.
Oh, I used to do all this holistic
Potato
shit
salad?
when I was being treated for cancer. I used to do all this damn holistic bullshit to try to make myself feel better.
Why'd
Like
you
I thought
stop?
if I threw, but none of it worked.
Okay, so it does. No, really, it didn't.
No, none of it.
Okay.
I mean, okay, so I was being treated for cancer. It might just be that, like, of course, I was never going to feel better. Like, I just was going to feel like shit no matter what. But, it was one of those things to try to make myself kind of feel better by trying to control everything by, like, doing holistic stuff aside. And, like, so now I have all this random crap that I can't throw away because I'm cheap, right? Like, this is ground up ginger root.
Look at it's like got a thing. You got it like at a specialty place.
Oh yeah, look at the like little writing on it and
Yeah.
stuff. I'm sure I used to have a little book where they had all these instructions for how to make teas and poultices and stuff like that with all this junk. Oh, let's see.
Wow. Oh,
Let's
that's
see.
right. Josh has surgery today. Best wishes. I hope everything goes well.
Oh,
Speedy
did they get
recovery.
rid of the AIDS, the space AIDS?
They're
Was
gonna
that what it was
try.
for?
That's
Okay.
it's butt
Oh,
surgery for the space aids, but I don't, it's
butt
exploratory.
surgery. Oh.
So yes.
Well, I hope.
Southern.
Yeah, I hope that your butthole is good, Josh.
Yes. We wish your butthole a very speedy recovery.
What? Sea veg kelp gran. See, this is from HEB.
Oh, I love that. So we have a grocery store in Texas. It's branching out now, but they have, and I'm sure you guys have seen it at like Whole Foods. They have something similar, but you can just go up and down these aisles, and they just have bins upon bins upon bins of spices from all over the world and seasonings and all this crazy stuff. I enjoy just going in there and looking at all the different things. It's so cool. I would love a Rebel Bake. Oh, we're gonna have a Rebel Bake Off. Hi, darling. In at Fat Camp, we've got a banana nut bread recipe that someone gave me.
Lane.
And I have blueberry muffin recipe. So I want to try both of those. I'm not the best baker. I'm a much better
I'm a
cook.
terrible baker.
I can bake, but you know what I don't like about baking? You have to be exact. You have to measure. You have to take your time. I don't like that. I like eating and seasoning as I go and, a little of this, a little of that. If you ask me how I made my chili, fuck, I don't know. You throw everything in. But
For me, it's the time issue. Like I have to leave it in there for however many minutes or whatever and come back to it. Like, bruh, I put down my phone and I forget where it is. Are you kidding me? I've got to remember that there's something in the oven.
Oh, you know what? Foo. Uh, I have actually went to my local weed place and they knew who Keemstar was. They knew who Wings of Redemption was. It just depends what circle of the internet you grew up in. That's what I will tell you when people say that about Keemstar. When it comes to drama and gaming, those two sides of the internet, everybody knows. If that's what you grew up watching, everybody knows who Keemstar is or who Wings is, or who Boogie is. They're just, that's where they came from. Now, that being said, would someone like Nick Rekieta know who well, probably, because he's a cokehead and they've probably done drugs together before. No, I'm joking. Jokes. I mean, not for Nick Rekieta, but for Keem. I mean, not really, but you know what I mean. All right, let's change the subject. Do you know who is getting driven to fat camp with Tina D?
You? No? I don't know.
It's a man.
Lisa? A man?
Southern, welcome to Band World. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate you. It's a man.
I didn't even know that. I know there are men going. Why did I think that? My brain is broken. I don't even know what men are going.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Booster Gold. I am so fucking excited. I am more excited for this than I am and Booster's so excited. You know, Tina, you saw us yesterday with Booster. We love Booster. We are both huge Booster fans. I think he's amazing. I know Lacey hates him, but she's a common whore anyway. Who cares what she likes? That's her tagline. It's okay. I love Lacey now.
Okay, this is so crazy because, like, I swear to God, a month ago or a month and a half ago, I was like, I can't wait for Booster to be a wonderful heel, and you were like, I hate the Booster, and then like now I'm like, I really have no problems with Booster except that I hate him because our arms are the same. And then you're like, oh,
were you on live
Booster.
when you showed your arms and said that? God, it was so funny. You weren't live, were you? We were
No.
backstage. She was showing her arms yesterday. I swear to God, they have the exact same arms. They really do.
It's awful.
It's not bad for you. But no, I am are you guys excited about this? How's he gonna fit it in the car with two? It's not just Albert, it's Johnny too. Okay, so hear me out. It's Albert. I love this so much. It's Albert, Johnny, Tina, Booster, and Angel. Buster's staying home. So it's 5 people with 2 weeks worth of clothes. They're gonna be packed like fucking sardines.
But like Johnny, Albert, and Tina all share clothes, right?
Oh, I mean, to an extent, that's a good point, actually. That is a good point.
There's not really that many clothings. It'll be fine. And they're probably all taking them in like trash bags, right? That's really easy to fit in the trunk.
Shut up. That's how I'm traveling. Fuck. Think I got money to get a damn suitcase? Who has a suitcase now? You know, I'm so mad. When my mom passed, there was a lot. And she had gorgeous luggage. I mean, because she traveled a lot. So she had beautiful luggage. I gave it to a friend of my mom's, which was great. She also travels, so I know she got great use out of it, but it kills me every day now that I know what I gave up. And I mean, because I had luggage. You know, I have some Samsonite from 20 years ago, but I have luggage. But yeah, anyway. So Veronica, that's the other thing I want to talk about. Why is Melsifer going? So last night on Bus, they set a goal And Bus does not get members. They set a goal for, I think it was 350 members. They
That was
hit
300.
Was it 300? They hit it in 30 minutes or
Boom.
less. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. But I noticed something. And correct me if I'm wrong, ladies. I don't have a problem with Fupa. But she didn't say thank you. She danced, but she didn't thank anyone. It was really weird. Amber and her just sat there. Neither one of them said, like, and I'm not trying to be catty. I'm not. I just don't understand. You never get members. You just got 300 members. And, she was cute. She was dancing, but never once a thank you. It was weird. Maybe that's just me. Maybe they don't have to. Oh, she did at the end. Oh, good. Good. She probably caught herself. Good. Because like Ken said, Ken interrupted ALR and said, you don't talk over TTS. These people were, they spend their hard-earned money to make our paycheck. So yeah, it's a respect thing for me that, if someone's going to donate their hard-earned money, you're damn right I'm going to stop. I don't care if it's $2 or $1,000. It's money. So I'm glad she did, because that bothered me. No, she did at one point. Okay, good. She was mad. Why was she so mad that they hit the goal? That's what I don't understand. Explain that one to me. So ALR was mad that they hit the goal for Fupa to go to Fat Camp, but she doesn't want to go to Fat Camp, I don't think. ALR.
Right.
But she was mad that Fupa's going. I wonder if it's because of the way... See, I don't get that. Anyone know why? That bothered me, LA Curls, I'll be honest. You know what? Nightmare and I don't get along. It's no secret. But yesterday when I knew something, I'm not going to not go up there and say something. When Nightmare lost one of his pets, I absolutely felt sympathy and empathy for him and told him I was so sorry. I don't understand someone having a birthday and not just saying at least happy birthday. I don't care if you like them or not. We all work together. We gotta. I just wish we could get to a level of, look, you piss me off, I'm gonna piss you off, we're gonna fight, and then it's gonna be over, we're gonna drop it, and we're gonna move on. I feel like we have so much baggage we keep carrying over and over. Like Boogie's wall last night. I've been saving that because that's my big one. I am not going after live. I want to make this crystal fucking clear. However, I was accused by Nightmare of sucking up to Number one, I knew she was a woman. Number two, she's talked to me and I have talked to her and she has donated to me for over 9 months. I knew exactly who she was. So yes, when she donates 120 members and she said she thought the goal was for Boogie to shave his head or a wall to come down, yes, I'm going to fight for her. And it has nothing to do with her fucking money. She's not up at this time of day anyway, and she doesn't like queens. So it makes it real fucking easy to say I'm going after her money, which is a bold-faced fucking lie. What happened yesterday on live was fucked up. Steak had to shave his head for what? Nobody wanted to see Steak's head shaved. However, it is a really cool look. He's very intimidating with that shaved head. For being such a little guy, he's got that shaved head. It makes him look like intimidating. So I like that. I'm happy for him. But I know he didn't want to at the same token, right? And then Desi comes in there. She hits the wall. Dude, she hit it 2 or 3 times. The whole wall came down. You could see the straight edge on top. Motherfucker, how stupid are we? When you hang drywall, you use screws. You don't use fucking nails. I'm going to call it out. I'm sorry. I'm going to call it the fuck out because that is someone that I have had conversations with. She donated over 125 subs for a 200 member goal. Nah, you're wrong on that. I'll call out bullshit when I see it. I stopped doing it because what I was doing was attacking shows and not the person, right? And you saw Steak and Nightmare were pissed at him. I mean, he fucked them over. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then I am so sick of him using Desi as a tool. I am so sick of that. You know what? It's reprehensible to say she's having a breakdown. She's having to try and guilt us for you not doing what you said you would do. And then people say, well, he never said he would do it. There was a goal up there that was he was going to do it. Then they switched it to steak shaving. No one was donating. They switched it back to that. He had ample amount of time to make it crystal clear he wasn't going to do it. He didn't. The rule has always been in the LCU, once you take one member for a goal, it's done. You have to do it. Maybe that's just a Mike rule. They don't screw drywall in? Yes, they do.
There's also drywall nails.
That come down like that? Did y'all see how quick and eat?
But they didn't really have it like far tucked into like the
Yeah.
the 2x4s.
That's what
Jesus.
I'm saying. It
I can't
wasn't
think of that word.
That is
No,
not
it
how
wasn't
you
done
hang drywall. I
No, it
promise.
wasn't done well,
But it wasn't even done even remotely close to the way it should be. I'm not an idiot. I've remodeled homes. I've been in real estate for a long fucking time.
I know, but
promise.
look at who you're talking about. Who did the work?
He said it was a multi-millionaire that has owned a construction company. So the multi-millionaire that owned the construction company can't hang drywall. That's what we're saying? That's
What
we're running with?
multimillionaire who owns a construction company is coming to Boogie's house to hang a piece of freaking drywall? Come
Thank
on
you,
now.
Derek. I felt bad for Steak. I did too. Boogie could have smashed his whole house up by now, and they've just been concentrating on that one wall. Ugh. Entertainment or not, you don't talk about your partner that way. Yeah, he does it all the time. He involves her all the time. Even if she is having a mental break, for the love of God, she's not earning a paycheck, so tell her to go in the bathroom and you will take care of her as soon as you're done with your 2-hour stream. But, we saw her walking through the house and she was fine. But Boogie said she's having a mental break in the bathroom, yet she's walking through the house.
I mean, you know what?
Exactly,
I work
Kimberly.
really hard to make sure that my family is segregated from this, right?
Yes!
Like I work
Unlike me.
extremely hard. I have a room, nobody's allowed to come in, the door gets locked. I work very hard. My husband doesn't want to be involved in being on camera or anything. And so all of it is very much segregated from this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They don't live the same way. And you might be able to empathize with that. How people living in the same place ends up getting messy if you aren't like hardcore on segregating it. And I just think that if she felt like she didn't want to be involved and she didn't want to be an excuse, then she would absolutely do something with her adult body to where she cannot be near and cannot be used.
Yeah. I mean, how many times in the
She's my
time that
Charlotte.
I've been in the LCU, how many times has Boogie said, you all are making Desi crash out. You all are affecting Desi. Desi is affected by this. Desi is upset by this. Desi is upset by that. At what point do you say, okay, for the well-being of my fiance, I'm going to not involve her in the LCU?
I'm just saying, she's like my Charlotte.
How so? Explain that to me.
I have, or my Charlotte, or, any of my other little toys and stuff like that, where I have like it's a doll that's like, it's a small participative that enhances, my
Okay.
placement here. Desi is the same thing. She's one of his tools there.
She's just such an amazing talent. Did you see her last night? Just watching her hands, how she's got talent. She's got something to offer. And I feel like you minimize her worth when you say, oh, she's having a crowd. Oh, even if she really is, why is that the internet's business? Let it be her personal thing. It's just, as a woman, that bothers me. I would be mortified if my partner did that to me online. I would. I don't. It's
But
nobody's
she knows
business.
it's happening. She knows it's happening. She participates in it. Like it's not something that's like, oh my God, I can't believe he's doing that to her without her consent. She consents. She participates in the whole thing.
Yeah.
You gotta change your perspective and realize, you know, she's here for it.
No, she 100% is. And look, I read in there, and I agree. I know that, uh, hang on. I was reading someone, I lost your comment, but, I know that Desi makes Boogie a better person. It's so obvious for anyone that's followed Boogie for any amount of time, which I have extensively. Um, and I've been a fan of Boogie's for many, many years, like the beginning. Um, but I've also known that he's performative in a lot of things he does. And I hope that's what it is with Desi. I do. I hope that's what it is with Desi, because I see her as, you know, when I was watching her wipe his butt last night, I'll be honest, that was a hard one. That was a hard one. I she loves him very much, and I think that is amazing. I just feel bad for a girl her age already having to do something that, you know, I had to do for my mom when she was dying. You know, it's nothing. I don't know. That was tough for me. That was tough. I feel bad for that. But I mean, it's not my problem, right? It has nothing to do with me. I just wish it wouldn't have been online. It was like, oh, Jesus. Anyway.
I don't know. I mean, I've been going through a medical situation where I lose control of my legs and I can't walk by myself, and my husband has to pick me up and carry me until I get sensation back in my legs. And you know, honestly, uh I see those things as very,
Loving.
very alike. And, you know, I'm just lucky that I have my own Desi. I have my man. And, you know, whatever he needs, I'm there for it. And whatever I need, he's there for it. And, you know, maybe that's how it is for them.
And
And
it is. It's just, look,
it's special.
it is special, but and look, if I mean, that is amazing that she's willing to do that. That really is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that I could. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have never been in that situation, so I don't know. With non-family members, that I'm not been in a relationship with for 20 years, so I don't know that I could do that. So kudos to her.
Yeah.
She is very unique that she is able to do this, and he is a better person when he's around her. I don't like the bit of Desi's freaking out, Desi's this, Desi's that. It makes her, it makes, to me, it makes her weak, and she is such a strong woman. I mean, for Christ's sake, her favorite person's Tina D.
Mhm.
She used to watch Tina D. So it's like, she's not a weak woman. I don't know. If my wife called me a Desi, I would be pissed. No, I see what he means. I see what she means. And look, it is amazing. They've been together for a long time, and you know, yeah, if her legs aren't working and he's willing to do that, that's amazing. And if Boogie can't reach his butt and she's willing to do it, I do see the similarity. Is one way grosser? Abso-fucking-lutely. I mean, no offense. And that shit's gonna haunt my dreams, thinking of what in God's name cake and Boogie's ass crack looks like. I mean, I saw it on Tina's ass crack when she was dressed. I don't need any more cake on any more asses ever again. It has taken all the kink out of it for me. I had a little kink fetish with it, and it's gone now. It's gone. No cake. No cake. No letting them eat cake. Fuck the cake.
It gives a whole new meaning to
I'm
let
not
them eat
calling.
cake.
That's just it. I'm not calling live fake and gay. That's not what I'm doing. I promise that's not what I'm doing, and I don't want it to come across. I am upset with Boogie for not talking to Obso, and when Obso said what she wanted, he said, "Oh fucking." That's what I'm upset for. I'm upset that when you said you're gonna take the wall down, there were 3 whacks and it came down in a perfect fucking square. That's not live. Trust me, Nightmare and Steak were not happy. I mean, sure, he took part of the wall down, so I guess that does it, but just it felt wrong. It felt wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe I will get shit for it, but I'm not shit. Oh, fuck it. I'm shit talking Boogie. And if you all didn't see that Steak and Nightmare were equally as upset yesterday. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, we only have 10 minutes left. Yeah.
Look, this is my last weird one. Wild crafted chickweed herb powder.
Pickweed?
Chickweed.
I've never even heard that. Never even heard of it. What is chickweed?
No idea.
Neither does Siri. Okay, fuck you, Siri.
So I guess.
Oh, I know. You know you don't. Oh, no, you weren't saying you know about that.
Who are you talking to?
You just said Live scammed their member goal. That was Bashing Live, not Boogie. And you're the one scamming Queen's goal. Fucking goal? Have I ever scammed on Queen? Spare me. Fucking.
Okay. Hey. It's Friday. And you know what?
Oh my God. Thank you, Jesus.
Came and talked to you for like an hour and a half to make you, understand.
I know. I feel much better.
What was going on between y'all after, the scooter stream. And I mean, I'm just saying.
Good night, Stargazer.
Hey.
Thank you.
Hey, it's not that bad. It's really not. We got to decide what we want to do this weekend.
Hey, never mind. You're right. And
you're going to get no more one guys.
Oh, you're right. I need some regular weed too. Holy shit. Cat Corner! Thank you, Veronica! Oh my God, we gotta bring back Cat Corner!
Okay, we'll work on bringing back Cat Corner. Other than her cat coming behind her head and showing us his butthole while he sings. He always comes right next to your face behind you and turns around. He's like, hey!
Bullshit. And he never gets up here any other time except right in the morning. It's so funny. Gidgy, just breathe and move forward and keep smiling. You got this. I'm glad Scooter had a good... what's the opposite of regular weed? That's the designer weed. See, like, I get regular weed. We call it red hair or dirt weed. But then now that weed is legal in so many places, you can get designer weed where you can buy all kinds. I think back in the day we used to call that hydroponic. I think it's the same thing. So,
yeah. I don't know. They do all kinds of things with drug stuff. It used to be so easy.
I'm doing Mardi Gras this weekend. I'm not doing Queens either. There's not Queens or... Well, there'll be Rebel. We said we were going to stream Sunday. I want to stream. Yeah. Yes.
I'm going to do something fun. Because today's been really heavy. I think yesterday was really heavy.
Hey, dumbass! Make sure you go back where Tina tells me to do it, you fucking idiot! Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm sorry. No more. Once upon a time, we called it dirt weed and white boy weed. Yes. Because, there, and then we had, gas station weed isn't weed. I don't call gas station weed. I call it the fake stuff.
Where do you even buy that other than at a store nowadays? Do people even still sell, like, weed? Like, are there still street dealers?
Oh my gosh, what a good idea. If you go out on the weekends and talk to people and do IRL, can we call it catcalling? Oh my God. John Juan, I'm too cheap to save the report. I'm not worried about the report card today. Thank you, darling. That's very sweet of you.
I can't put this on my head. I'm trying. My wizard hat. See, I'm trying to make a wizard hat so when we do our magic.
When we finally do it. Yeah.
Yeah, when we do your magic It's going to be like, this isn't working. I'm going to have to figure out how to
Please
make
do. Seriously, reach out to me. Absolutely. Broke gang, I'm right there with you. There have been so many shows I've wanted to donate to and say something. I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. You can't afford it. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. I totally get it.
I spend my allowance on the small shows. I give my allowance to the small shows.
Exactly. I agree with that. There are still street dealers, especially in Michigan, where the tax is 40% on weed? Holy hell! That's crazy. I have heard some people say that they buy the street stuff instead. Actually, I think Pesci, we were talking about it, and he said, sometimes that's cheaper than the dispensaries. And I would love to go to Denver. I've heard Denver has some of the best, and mushrooms are legal there, I do believe. They just added a wholesale tax of 24%. Yes, there's still street dealers. People just don't really use them anymore. Thank you very much, Amber Fudge. You're very sweet. I appreciate it.
I'm trying to make this thing right here.
Hang
like the
on.
brim of my hat.
Let me answer your question.
Oh, there we go.
Hang on. I'm going to answer her question for her right here. Am I purposely ignoring... There we go. That ought to answer your question. What in God? Oh, you're making it...
Yeah, I have a witch's hat.
Okay, that's pretty good.
It's a craft.
All right, that's pretty good.
See, we still had a craft. I made my witch's hat.
Oh my God. I like it.
Oh
All right.
no, I hear a baby crying. Do you hear a baby crying? Can you hear that?
I heard a little... Oh.
Glad he's got a dad.
I heard that. Oh, he's not having a good morning. This is just not happening for him this morning. My husband gets a good amount of dro from dispensaries in Colorado. Down here, $100 gets quite a bit. Where is a dough down here? 6%. Okay, that's not bad. Wacky feline. Bulk shake at the dispensary is always the best deal. Searched by highest THC, lowest. I love shake. Is that bad? I know that you don't get all the good stuff, but it's so fucking easy to roll and you don't have to sit there and break it apart, because I've got some and it's sticky and it's just a pain in the ass to break apart. And I know I just get a grinder again, but then it's a whole cycle. Anyway. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't have. Y'all saw what happened to me. I'd use that little vaporizer that.
Oh
that thing,
yes, one of these.
And it was like I was high for 2 days. Like I can't do it. I can't do it.
Oh, I wish weed would be legal in Texas. I really do. It sucks. And medical is next to impossible in Texas. It
Yeah,
sucks.
it's weird to me that like Steak says that he has a medical he gets medical because if he's diagnosed schizophrenic, it's actually not recommended for schizophrenics to have
I've already
to
gone
use
in on
marijuana.
Boogie today, so I'm not touching that with a 10-foot fucking pole.
Well, I mean, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not gonna like whatever, but I do question because I mean it's literally against normal treatment for schizophrenia because it's considered an aggravator of symptoms. But I haven't tried microdosing with edibles. We tried that. I tried that. What was that candy that one time?
She tried
Remember? And I got drunk and then I was like
Delta 9, which is
whatever that was.
Yeah. You have a great morning as well. Thank you very much. Oh my God, I love Bastrop. Worst speed trap in all of Texas, but I love Bastrop. They have a dispensary. Oh no! I moved from Texas to Colorado 13 years ago to get in the cannabis industry. Now I'm semi-retired before.
Oh wow!
Really?
We're like, could you teach us? I could use a job. I know Gidgy likes to smoke. I don't smoke the product.
No, the biggest reason for me wanting to move out of Texas, I know it sounds crazy, but first of all, most of my family is gone at this point, and the people that are here I could still visit, but I would like to move to a state where it's legal. Honestly, it's silly, but I've lived in Texas too long now. It's time to move. Oh, Seguin is so beautiful.
I just love the weather here. Like
Thank
that.
you,
I don't
Kevin.
think I could ever leave this weather. Oh,
Okay,
oh, it's 7.
I lived in Hawaii for
What?
2 years. That's weather. This is not weather.
Okay,
This
that's
is
humidity.
humid.
That's humidity.
No, this is humidity. I'm
No,
telling
no,
you.
you live in Houston. You live in the Houston area.
Yeah, sticky.
Blech.
Blech.
I live in the armpit of Texas. It's
Oh,
dry.
it is dry.
And
That's
5 months out of
true.
the year, it's between 100 and 120, baby. It's great.
All
I
right.
love it.
Say goodbye, cat lady. I hear little
Our baby's still
man.
gone.
Oh.